Hello yoga friends, welcome. So glad that you've taken the time for some yoga and adventure today. My name is Leanne and today we're going to be taking an adventure to the Arctic. An Arctic adventure. Now the Arctic is a place that's very, very cold, so let's get ready for an Arctic adventure. We're going to travel to the Arctic on this escape via cruise ship. It's a huge yoga cruise ship filled with all people who love to do yoga and take care of each other, and they want to make the world a better place. Let's get on. That's the most important cruise ship to be on, the kindness cruise ship. That's what yoga is all about. All right, we're going to come into boat pose. That's going to be our cruise for today. You've got a few choices for how you're going to travel with me on this expedition. The most important thing, of course, is you have your life vest on, so put it on. Boop, boop, boop. And you can either stay up here and be a cruise ship like this with 1 foot up or 2 feet up, if this feels good. Or you can have 2 arms up as well, or you can have your arms down. It's up to you. It really depends on your body today. You need to find the place in you that feels just right, because you're the boss of what happens here as you control how fast or how slow your cruise ship goes. So I'm going to put my hands behind me. My heart's going to be open. I'm just going to maybe lift my legs up and down a few times. This feels right in my body, but you have options. You can try this or this. We'll just breathe here a few times as we sail through the ocean towards the Arctic. Almost there. I think my last moments will be just like this. And we made it. So here in the Arctic, there are so many amazing things to see. The beauty is awe-inspiring. The sky is vast, the ocean is clear, and nature is crisp. I want you to visualize that and imagine that and breathe all that energy in. It's invigorating, isn't it? We are going to start off on an ice floe, and your yoga mat or your towel or whatever you have is going to be the ice floe, and we're going to just let it carry us for a while. So take a little lie down, get yourselves comfortable. We call this Shavasana pose. It's a very important pose in yoga. It just means full rest. So let's begin in full rest. It was quite a lot of energy that took us to make it here in our cruise ship, so take a moment of Shavasana on your ice floe and feel it carrying you as you breathe. And float. Make your body really heavy. Give everything to the water as you feel yourself being carried. Nicely done. Now let's take a peek. If you come over onto one side and peek down into the ocean. What do you see in there? Many, many creatures. The first one that we will be looking for in our expedition are the orca whales. I love orcas. They are incredible. And they're probably one of my favorite animals. We're going to be an orca, just like this. Back on our backs, bend your knees, lift your hips up, open your heart, and one leg at a time, let's lift up and spout water from our blowhole. Do it again, whale pose. Keep breathing. Last time, lift your hips and feel all of the beauty and the grace and the strength of the orca. Arms and legs moving in opposite directions. Arms and hips. Splashing in and out of the water. And bring your knees into your chest and roll up. Also in the Arctic Sea are some narwhal. We're going to come up and practice being a narwhal with the amazing horn on their heads. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Let's take our narwhal horn and lift it up and look up and breathe up and lower down. See if your narwhal horn can touch just in front of your toes. Again, like that. Come up. Good. And down. Practicing here your balance, your strength, your concentration, your focus. So much going on here on this expedition. And release. Now you know how it works in yoga. If you tried it on one side, it's best to give the other part of your body a turn as well. So lift up your narwhal horn. Feel yourself long, strong, and very, very powerful. And you can breathe out. Just the most important part of this yoga pose is the strength of those arms and that horn. As you control your body coming up and down. And if ever you come out of this pose, if you fall or if you topple over, that is so okay. That's a part of learning and growing and being a yogi. Good. Shake out narwhal pose. If you look over on the land, take your binoculars. Be patient as you look around. And I see way off in the distance some penguins. So what you're going to do now is take your feet and open them so that your toes are pointing out towards opposite directions. And you're going to take your hands and let them be open too. And open your heart, relax your shoulders, breathe in through your nose, head reaches up to the beautiful blue sky. And we're going to go from side to side. Can you walk forward like a penguin and back? They're little steps. You're strong. You're tall. You're holding everything in. You're breathing. There's so much going on here to be a penguin. It looks so easy from when I was just looking at the penguin. When I practice penguin pose, I feel how much energy and strength it takes. Shake out your penguin feet, your penguin wings, and roll them. And forward. Now, polar bears are incredible, but we have to respect them. I see some over there. We're going to come into polar bear pose. You're going to breathe in and feel your body getting huge, magnificent, and we're going to come forward, hinging from our hips, coming all the way down. Hold on to your ankles, and let's walk forward here. Keep your knees soft in polar bear pose. 1, 2, 3, and back. 1, 2, 3, and forward. 1, 2, 3, and back, and 1, 2, 3. Now hold on to your ankles, bend your knees, look up, and straighten your legs, and your nose can come between your knees. 2 more like that. Polar bear pose. Last one. Make sure those breaths are huge. And nod your head yes, and shake your head no, and bend your knees one at a time as you slowly, slowly, slowly roll up and shake it out. Right, come back. Arms and legs are open one at a time. Here in the Arctic, something amazing happens, and that's the northern lights. And you're going to take the lights and shine them over to one side, and take the lights and shine them over to the other side, and take the lights and shine them up. You get to be the northern lights, shining from all 5 points of your body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close your eyes and be beautiful and brilliant, and visualize all of the pinks and oranges and yellows and greens and blues here in the cold night air of the Arctic. Relax your shoulders. Can you feel strong and soft at the same time? Strong and soft at the same time. Gently let the northern lights fall like snowflakes all the way down, down, down to the ground. And lift up one arm and switch the other arm. And switch and roll all the way back up. And hop your feet together. And let's come down, because I see one more creature here, and that is the seal. To be a seal, you can put your hands behind you, and you can use your feet to go, oh, 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 and breathe. Oh, oh, oh. They're very playful. Oh, oh, oh. I think one's going to throw us a ball. Catch it with your feet. Whoop. And bring it in and throw it back. And bring it in. Whoop. And throw it. I didn't know that the seals were going to play ball with us. Or. Now can you try it without your hands? Or. Nice. And other side. Or. And take a ball and balance it on your nose and throw it. Excellent. Yoga friends, what an incredible adventure. I loved doing that with you. The only thing is, it is time for us to go home. Every epic adventure ends in going home, which is probably the best part. Let's get back in our kindness cruise ship. You might choose a different way to travel home. Again, it's up to you. So many ways to practice boat pose. Both arms and both legs. Only the arms, only the legs. Or you can even go from side to side. Arms up, knees in. One more time. We made it. Those are memories to last a lifetime. Let's take our arms and breathe them up together. Just look at your fingers and bring them down to your heart. Put your hands on your heart. You should be very proud of yourself. Practicing all of that yoga makes you strong and makes you kind and peaceful, but it also makes the world a better place. So thank you for taking the time to practice your yoga, to be who you are, your breath and your body. You're truly amazing, and I love spending this time with you. I'll be back again soon for more Yoga with Adventures, and I hope that you'll join me. See you then. Peace.